Yo, aren't you a bridge troll? Came up from the dirt, clout chasing hard, now you about to get hurt. Nick 830's name in your mouth like a snack.
But for real though, this whole situation is just so ridiculous. I don't understand why it really came to this point. But anyways, what's up guys, it's arcch here, and for this video we're going to be talking about the Nick 830 situation. Not even a situation, like really just a dumb ordeal that should have just never happened in the first place. Like honestly, I know I'm a few days late to this whole ordeal, but it is what it is, and I'm getting it out there now. But to all the employed people that are not aware or caught up on what's been happening, basically a small streamer donated to Nick 830 requesting Nick 830 to give him a challenge for a Fortnite video. Nick 830 didn't give him a challenge, and now Arch took it the wrong way and made a whole video about him. You're probably thinking, oh, well, how much was it? Was it $1,000? Was it a couple $100s? No, it was $15.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
bro.
$15. Now this whole video is just really about how I feel and how I see the whole situation, so whatever I say in this video, don't take it to heart and don't think I'm picking sides. I'm really not. So this all started when Nick 830 basically was on a whole live stream. It was a Fortnite stream, you know, I'm not surprised, and Arch basically donated to him, asking him to give him a challenge.
Arch of the 4, Big fan, can you give me a Fortnite challenge for your video? Always happy Christmas, brother. Thank you, bro. If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it, you know? So if you have a challenge, you let me know. I will gladly say it so you can use it for your video.
You would think it would end there, right? But no, it doesn't. Arch decided to still donate some more and basically ask Nick the same thing if he can just give him a simple challenge. It even got to a point where he even said it doesn't even have to be a specific challenge. It could be any challenge in general. Yeah, the word challenge is going to be said a lot in this video. But after some time when Arch sent those donations, Nick obviously got annoyed and he blocked him. And Arch took it the whole wrong way and decided, you know what, I'm going to go right ahead and make a video about him. And he did. Made 2 videos about him. Sometime after when Arch dropped the first video, Nick was doing a live stream on Red Dead, and it got to a point when he got mad at chat and he started talking about the situation.
Play and explain it. Like, dang, bro. I swear it's the same thing like with that guy at the donation that wants to expose me. Like, bro's demanding challenges. Like, dang, bro, say please and thank you. Be a little respectful. Look at this. 1.3k views, 1.3k views, 2.8k views, 2.3k views, 106,000 views on this video right here. You see that? And that's, I can guarantee you, bro donated like $10. I can guarantee you he made 100 times that amount with this video right here. Bro's going on like it's about the money. Bro was just a rude, toxic, hateful individual, bro. Like, he was so passive-aggressive in his comment, and I hate people like that, bro. I will never respond to you, and I will never unblock you. I hope you know that. Because you are just a rude, spiteful individual, and not only that, you weren't looking for content from me, bro. You were looking to make something like this. I could tell with your donations and the way that you were antagonizing me with that, okay?
It speaks volumes when a content creator who has a reputation of being family friendly decides to actually get mad and break out of character for once. It really does speak a lot of volumes. Sometime after when Arch dropped his second video, as what we were expecting and waiting for, Nick finally dropped his response video to everything. Now I'm not going to show the whole video, but I'm just going to show some moments where Nick was actually cooking a little bit, so don't get on my ass.
So first things first, when I reacted to his video originally, you might notice his title of the video was Nick 830 scams his viewers. If we look at what the video is called now, it's Nick 830 scammed me. He's clearly using my name to create a false narrative to gain views and propel his channel forward.
You're probably wondering what happened. Well, I found out he exploits his viewers for money.
This is a wild claim with absolutely zero proof.
On the 27th of December 2024, I donated $4. I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I made.
At no point whatsoever did Arch reach out via Twitter, email, any social media platform, or through another donation saying that he would like a refund, because everyone knows I would refund that donation within a heartbeat. I know it's not about the money. Otherwise, you would have asked for a refund, you take down the videos. I gotta focus on the positive. I want to spread good vibes. I don't want to focus on the negative 24/7. Yeah, there are moments where I might not be 100% positive, but I try my absolute best. And I've learned throughout the years, the more you're positive, the more that flourishes your positive community. And the moment you start addressing hate and negativity, which I have to do now, which I absolutely despise, that's when there's even more negativity and more hate and more drama.
As you've seen for yourself, basically throughout the whole response of Nick's video, he's basically just saying that I could have refunded the money to you. You could have asked for a refund at one point, but you just didn't. You decided to still make those videos and all that. Throughout the whole video, he's basically preaching how he's about the positivity and he doesn't want to focus on the negative. And pretty much, he doesn't want to ever talk about this again. To be honest, I can agree with Nick. I don't blame him at all, because if I was in a situation where a small streamer was calling me out just because he donated some money to me and I just didn't do what he said in that moment, you know, like, I'm sorry, I'm not a perfect goddamn man. I'm really not. So after when Nick dropped his video, Arch decided to make his response to Nick's response, and like I said, it's already so dumb and it's so bad that it already got to this point, but like, yeah, just look at this.
Nick responded, and I'll give props where props are due, it's very professional. But there are some things that I'd like to clear up. I know I've said multiple times that this is my last response, but I feel like I have to make this video to clear my name, and I have some issues I want to address with his video.
This one individual has made 2 videos already.
Firstly, I'd like to address Nick saying I've made 2 videos already as if I was milking the situation. Some of you coming from Nick's video may not know he has already addressed this situation on stream in a 16-minute rant, but we will get to that part later. He also doesn't address the video where I called him a liar, but says it at the start.
Enters my name and calls me a scammer and liar.
Secondly, I do agree with Nick that the title and thumbnail of that video could have been better and do come off as a bit exaggerated. I will take accountability for that, and I have multiple times. I do think it's unfair to say he scams his viewers, and that's why I changed the title. Because when it comes to me, I feel that I was scammed. Yes, it might not be the exact textbook definition of a scam, but he told me he would do it if I told him what challenge. So to put this into perspective, if someone on the street is playing an instrument and you give them some money asking them to play a certain song, they do not have to play that song for you. But when they agree to do it, if you give them more money telling them what song to play, then they should do it. Otherwise, you would say they scammed you. Just because it's not some crazy crypto scam doesn't mean it's not disingenuous from Nick. I also did not make these videos with a false narrative, nor did I do it for views or money. This especially goes for the second video where I could have waited for monetization and made loads of money on it. But I just wanted to get my voice out there and say this was never about the money.
So basically throughout the whole video, he's just trying to debunk all the claims that Nick 830 was basically saying in his response video. And honestly, just like I'm saying about Nick's video, you know, this video has some valid points, Nick's video has some valid points, but at the same time, most of it just seems like they're all just trying to get at each other the best they can. Because even in Arch's video, at least 6 to 7 minutes out of the whole 20 minutes of that video, he's just talking about the donation part of the whole ordeal. Basically trying to say that Nick lied and saying that he's making it seem like he donated with passive aggression. In some parts of Arch's video, I can actually agree with him on some points when he says that Nick in his chat wasn't even that active. Not much people were donating, so honestly he had much time to read the donos, but he didn't. And yeah, in that point I can honestly agree with, but at the same time, if Nick already told you himself that he can't think of a challenge to give you in that moment, you know, you should have just never been donating after that. You should have just moved on, but no, you didn't. You still decided to donate. In my opinion, and how I see everything about this, I just see this as 2 content creators having the most unnecessary beef of all time. We've seen many different beefs with many different content creators before, but this one is just the most childish one of all time. I don't even want to call this a beef because this is literally over $15 at the end of the day. Even Arch says that this was never about money and that he was just trying to spread a message to people, telling them about Nick 830. In some parts I want to agree with him on that, but at the same time, the way how he was going about it, like Nick was saying, it just seems like he was doing all this just to get some views right then and there. And in Nick's video, yeah, like I've already mentioned, he has points that I can agree with, but then at the same time, there's just points that I can't agree with at all. At the end of the day, they're both dumb for even making this whole situation so big as it is. Like many people have said, Nick could have just gave him a repetitive ass challenge and he could have been on his way. And nobody and I would have never made a video right now. Honestly, I just hope that they're talking it out behind the scenes. Shit, I just hope they're friends. You never know. They might collab. You never know. Nick might even give him a challenge for once. Alright, if you guys made it this far into the video, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this kind of content, leave a like. Comment what you think about this whole situation. I don't even know what this is anymore. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.